Welcome back to Barbecue with Greg. Let's put that meat on the grill. Let's get started. Welcome back, barbecue friends. Today, we're gonna fire up the Louisiana Grills Kamado here. I'm gonna make a smoked walleye dip. I know I've made videos like this in the past, but each time I like to improve the recipe and of course share it with you. Now, I was out fishing with my buddy Mike. We caught some nice walleye and thought I'd bring it home, grill it up, show you how I like it. So we'll take this step by step, show you what I'm doing. Let's get that started. Today I'm going to use some Fogo charcoal. Just dump it in there. Normally I would start the cook with my chimney starter, but I'm going to use more charcoal than what's in my chimney starter. So I thought I'd just start it this way. We'll put some fire starters on top. We'll get that started. Okay, we got our charcoal burnt in there. I'm gonna add some of these Crown Royal whiskey barrel chunks. Put a couple of those in there, that'll help with the smoke. There, we'll start those right in the hot spots. Put our ceramic deflector plate in here. Put our grill grate on. I'll open the bottom vent here to about 2 sets of holes. The upper vent I'll put around 1. And we'll just let that go. We'll get everything else ready. Okay, here's our nice walleye fillets here. Got a couple walleyes and got some cheeks up here. That'll be a nice little snack after. Okay, what I want to do, put this in the bowl. Here, I'm going to use some of my Valerie sweet sauce. Put a little bit of that in there. It's also going to put just a little bit of flavor on there. We'll mix that in. We're just lightly coating everything. Now I'm going to use some of this Barbecue Pit Boys Carolina Pit. I believe this seasoning is going to work well with the fish here. But you could use any barbecue rub you got. Now the only seasoning for this dip is going to come from the fish. So that's why I'm making sure I'm putting enough on the fish. When we add our other ingredients, everything's going to come together. It's just going to flavor the whole dip. Okay, there we are. We'll lay those fillets out. Of course, can't forget the cheeks here. Go clean my hands. All right, since these are going to take the longest, let's go put them on the grill. Okay, what I'm going to do, parchment paper and all, we're just going to slip it over. Close the lid. Okay, now we'll set up the rest of our ingredients here. Take a whole garlic bulb. Cut the stem off, take some olive oil, drizzle that inside. There you go, this is ready for the grill. This we're just going to put on the grill like this. Now our cream cheese. Now this works really well when you smoke your cream cheese. I've done it both ways. And again, we're just going to improve on this every time we do it. Okay, I just give it a little more surface area for smoke to get in. I just slice it down the middle. Doesn't have to be all the way through. And make some marks the other way. Okay, this is ready for the grill. So let's go put this on. Okay, put our pepper, put our garlic, slide our cream cheese right there. There, I'll take you back when I do the next step. Everything's been on for 1 hour now. We'll just take a look, show you where everything's at, how everything's doing. Now in the background here, I got my kettle grill going, and I got a nice little cook going on there. It's not often I get 2 barbecues going at the same time, so I'll bring you over, show you what I got. Got some beautiful chicken drumsticks going. Now I didn't record this cook, but of course I don't record all my cooks, but these are gonna be delicious. Okay, now back to the Kamado. Okay, I'm really happy with how the smoke's getting in everything. You can see my cream cheese is changing color. It's accepting it. It's gonna be good. My fish is a little dry on the outside, which is good. That's what I'm looking for, take all that moisture out. The pepper and the garlic, we'll also leave that on. I'll bring you back when I take the next step. We are now 2 hours into this cook. Let's take the next step. You can see I only have a dome temperature of around 200 degrees here. Our cream cheese has been smoked nicely. Most of our smoke wood is gone now, so I'm probably gonna take that off. The fish, starting to get a dry exterior here, which I want. I want to get as much moisture out of there as I can. The garlic, we'll just leave that going. The pepper, okay, the skin's getting kind of wrinkly, but in the end I want that skin to come right off, so we'll leave that on. So let's flip this fish over. I've lost a lot of this fish between the grates whenever I do this, so I'm gonna try to keep it on the parchment paper, but I want to flip it over and put it on a fresh piece here, so I'll just do that. You can see how much moisture is on the back side of that. Of course, you can't forget the cheeks here. There, that was a nice delicate way to do that. Get that back to the center. Take the cream cheese off. We'll just set that in the house. I'm gonna open our bottom vent up here more. Maybe I'll just about halfway of the full door. At the top here, we'll open it to, I will go about 2.5. I want to ramp up that temperature and just dry out the rest of that fish. Then we'll take the rest of the stuff off. I'll bring you back for the next step. There, this has now been on for 2.5 hours. The last half hour with the vents pretty much wide open. We got a dome temperature of almost 350 here. So, time to take everything off. All right, you can see these edges starting to get pretty dark. Our pepper's ready there, you can tell that. These, moisture's pretty much gone out of these, which is nice. They're right where I want them. So let's take this off. Okay, here's all our stuff here. Start off with one of the cheeks. Oh man, that's good. Slice that. Lay that down. Skin just comes right off. Okay, we're gonna add this to our bowl. Gonna now add our cream cheese to the bowl. Gonna now eat another cheek. Just gonna squeeze 1, 2, 3. Probably about 5 cloves in there. Now for the fish. You can see how stiff that is. That's where I want it. It's not burnt, just very well cooked. Okay, I rock this knife across here. Just like that. Add that to the bowl. And we do that 3 more times. You eat your last walleye cheek. Okay, add a dash of olive oil. So we have this. Now in order to make this a little more spreadable, my buddy Jesse, who made this recipe, he added sour cream. He told me it was just fantastic and it helped lighten it up a little bit. So we'll do that. Start off with we'll go with generous amount there. We can always add more. There, now we'll give everything a good stir. Keep spinning the bowl, work your way around. As I'm stirring this up, I can get all those smells just coming off of here. Already it just smells fantastic. Okay, here's what we got. And Jesse's right, it's a little more spreadable, a little more pliable. We'll come back for the taste test. All right, here we have it. So it's about 2.5 hour cook. Did a little modifications to my previous recipe, so we'll see where we're at here. Definitely more spreadable than the last time. Still got those chunks of peppers, little pieces of fish, the garlic, all flavoring in there. Let's give it a try. Wow, is that ever good. The smokiness of the fish and the red peppers and the garlic, everything just blends together. I'm just getting a hint of that barbecue rub. Like I say, you can't be too heavy on that. All right, let's load that one right up. So you just don't see fish dipped like this in the store. If you consider the price of walleye now, everybody needs a buddy like Mike. Well, thanks Mike for taking me out and filleting these walleyes for me. If you enjoyed this cook, I appreciate you smash that like button. And you want to see more of these cooks, click that subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Barbecue with Greg.
Thanks for watching Barbecue with Greg, one of those barbecue cooking shows people watch on YouTube sometimes.